Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a deck review. All right, so today we're going to look at the Saints deck as part of the Confession series. Again, the Saints is a collaboration between Oban Jones and Daniel Madison, and of course, Saints is well, it's what it is, right? These are the holy people, the holy men and women who have come since Christ and who have been deemed saints, or they've received sainthood from the Catholic Church. Now, side to side, end to end, all four tuck cases are very similar, however they are not identical. Sometimes the M logo is upside down, sometimes the ad copy logo is upside down. It's too bad they couldn't get all four decks to match, but hey. The tuck case is done in this really light, it's like a baby blue, okay? And it has an embossing on the cover, and it's like an olive branch. And it says Saints in black in an Old English script. One side of the tuck case says the patron of hopeless cases, and the other side says and of things almost despaired of. The back has a depiction of Saint Jude, who is the patron saint of hopeless cases. And the bottom has the Daniel Madison M logo. And the top tongue flap has some ad copy about illusionist. The inside tongue flap has a banner with a cross. And that is pretty much it for the tuck case. Let's take a look at these cards. These cards come printed from the United States Playing Card Company on their thin, crushed stock. They do have a modern cut and air cushion emboss. And if you'd like to learn more about stock, cut, or finish, you can click the link below in the description. Now, a lot of people always ask me how these cards feel, how they handle. Best thing I can tell you is they feel and handle great. The other thing I can do is I can measure them for you. So I can stick 10 of these in a caliper, measure them, and compare them against other decks in my collection. So 10 of these in the caliper come to 2.72. So 2.72 is actually very thin. I only have two other decks in my collection that are this thin. The Keeper's deck that Illusionist also put out, and the Memento Mori deck that Art of Play released. The back design, very similar to its predecessor, the Hellions. You have that same kind of broken border that has the little circles inside of that. There was a time way back when where Madison said these cards weren't marked, but he made them so they could be marked. And I don't know that he's actually released anything since that has explained how. The back design has some of that light baby blue intermixed with this black pen outline drawing. You've got angels in the corners. They're holding crossed swords up at the top, and each one of them is blowing into a trumpet. And then you have the Madison logo there in the center. And then on the little circle wheels that depict the center line of the card, it says, "Knowledge is the wind, herewith we fly to heaven." With this deck, your two jokers are going to be kind of like a tribute to the painting Creation of Man, where God is reaching down and man is reaching up. However, in this case, it's Daniel Madison's hand that's more devilish reaching up. And then between the two cards, you have this kind of cryptic poem. But if you read it as the first letter of each sentence, it turns into a 9 of spades reveal. Now, you might remember way back when we did the Hellions review, the diamonds was actually the power ace that was in that deck. And so now each subsequent deck has a different power ace. Okay, so the ace of spades in the other three decks are normal. So the power ace in this deck is the ace of hearts, and it is a blue kind of like sun egg in the background with two angel wings. And the text above it says, "Light needs dark, saints need sinners." Also with this deck, you're going to get two Gaff cards. You're going to get a double backer and a double facer, which is great for magic tricks. Your pips and indice cards will have a familiar appearance to them, especially the black cards. They'll look somewhat normal. Your red cards, however, will be outlined, so they won't be filled in with red, and the indices in the corner will be filled in with that light blue shade. Your core cards are going to be half and half, so most of them are going to be industry standard, while the rest will be some of the familiar Madison courts. For instance, you're still going to have Oban Jones as the King of Spades, Daniel Madison on the King of Diamonds with the 9 of Clubs reveal, and the King of Clubs as Geraint Clark. Each one of these, though, will have a light blue halo in the background of their subsequent head to denominate a saint. All right, so that's pretty much everything I can say about the Saints playing cards from Daniel Madison, Oban Jones, and Illusionist.com. If you'd like to purchase these for yourself, I would head on down to Illusionist.com and make your purchase. And stay tuned for the rest of this week, where we will be reviewing a different deck from the Confession series every single day. Thanks, bye.